as Larkin prepares to take the free out. Brian Cody. And Éamonn Cregan. Out now, a short pass that went astray, and McKenna moved out to the half forward, and has the ball now into the centre to Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney, his way blocked by Jim O'Brien. There's a free in for Kilkenny. A free in to Kilkenny. 4 points between them. Limerick leading. This is the biggest gap that has been between the teams. But an awful lot of people are thinking of a year ago when Kilkenny looked in bigger trouble than they are now, and yet they wound up the champions. Claus Dunne to take the free. Referee putting the players back. Claus now standing over it. And it is over the bar for a point for Kilkenny, narrowing that gap to 3 points. Claus Dunne, the scorer. Claus, who has not missed a free today. He scored 6 points of that total of Kilkenny. The score, Limerick 114. Kilkenny 111, and it is almost 12 minutes gone. Just over 11, between 11 and 12. Long puck out. Richie Bennis. Frank Cummins after him, beats him to the ball. Phil Bennis, and trusting with him, Claus Dunne, waiting for a pass to Skehan. It won't come his way. He gets the ball out from the scrummage there. He is shouldered off the ball by Éamonn Cregan, and Éamonn Cregan, king of Limerick for the moment anyway, sends the ball up the field. Phil Cullen brings it down. Éamonn Bryant comes racing across. Éamonn steadies, shoots, and sends it into the goal mouth, where it goes into the chest of the waiting Noel Skehan. And Noel, with all the confidence in the world, taps the ball out to the waiting Pat Lawlor. And Pat coming downfield with it now for Kilkenny. Into the centre, but it's Richie Bennis again. He's going to tip. No, he's not. I was going to say he's going to tip it back. He didn't bother. He decides to go up himself. He takes his shot. It's a hopping, dangerous ball that's deflected out to this side. Larkin after it, but the referee has blown his whistle and awards a free to Limerick. Free to Limerick for holding there, holding the forwards. And Croke Park is alive at this moment, alive with the vibration of excitement. We've a long, long way to go in this game yet, thanks be to heavens. Richie Bennis to take the free. 21-yard line, out in front of the goal, and look at the way he's standing. Up he comes, and here it goes. He tries for a goal. It's blocked down. It's Dunne who is in. It's booted out. It comes out this side of the field. Frank Cummins holds the ball on the ground, tries to get it away. The referee has blown his whistle free out for Kilkenny. Whether Richie Bennis should have taken a free, a point from that one or not, well, we'll know the answer to that one at the end of the 40th minute. Phil Cullen, Frank Cummins. Seán Foley in 100 with Martin, now with Mick Brennan. Phil Bennis scooping, kicking, rooting. Hayden Purcell likewise. Mick Crotty with it now. Puck blocked down by Phil Bennis. Jim O'Brien is there, out to this side of the field. Oh, lovely, confident holding there by Brian Paudie. Out to Phil Cullen, coming up to help him. Referee penalises Limerick for holding there, and Phil not hearing the ball, apparently belting the ball away up the field. Free to Kilkenny. 60 yards out from their own goal, 10 yards in from the near sideline. And it's Pat Henderson who's going to take it. Out to the left wing. Lobbing ball by Claus Dunne, right into the goal now. Seamus Horgan is upended as he goes up with confidence for that ball. And I don't think he's hurt at all, in fact. And a little bit of lost composure, shall we say, almost lost standing there. A free out for Limerick as Seamus Horgan was upended, and there's a free out for Limerick. Pat Hartigan to take it. Pat Lawlor being chased by Éamonn Bryant. Éamonn Bryant's been beaten by Pat Delaney. Racing across, Éamonn Cregan. Referee penalises. Yes, penalises Mick Brennan for a very obvious push in the back. And there's some switches coming off now in the Limerick team as Pat Hartigan gets the ball out to Bernie Hartigan. Oh, a high ball by Bernie out to the right wing. And Ned Ray keeps it in play. That's right across the goal, and it comes out to Frank Cummins. Claus Dunne up to Kieran Purcell, who hasn't really got into the game since he came on. Clearance by Willie Moore going very near the sideline. Pat Delaney in possession is fouled, and there's a free for Kilkenny. And Liam O'Donoghue seemed to get a knock there. He ran into Pat Delaney. Brian Cody to take the free. Just inside the Limerick 70. The hand that reached up was Jim O'Brien's and almost held on to it. Bill Bennis trying to root it out. This is Mick Brennan going through. Spun around in possession and a free in for Kilkenny. Kilkenny leading by 3 points, a free on the 21-yard line. Correction, Limerick leading by 3 points. I think I said Kilkenny leading by 3 points. Limerick leading by 3 points. Claus Dunne, right over the ball. Paddy Grace behind the goal, giving him a signal to go for a point. And he goes for the point. Over the bar, a point for Kilkenny. And now there are only 2 points between them. And about 17 minutes gone in the second half. The score, Limerick 1-14 and Kilkenny 1-12. Pat Hartigan's puck out. Frank Cummins, Bill Bennis, Liam O'Donoghue, Richie Bennis, 70 yards out. High ball towards the goal mouth, and Ned Ray on the ground. Referee running up, awarding a free in. He may well have been pushed, but he certainly is a very fine diver. Free in, Richie Bennis to take it. Will this stretch it to 3 points again? Will he be satisfied with a point? Will he go for a goal? Here he comes. Over the bar, over the net, almost over the wall at the back of Croke Park, and that makes the score now. The Limerick men 1 goal and 15, Kilkenny 1 goal and 12, and Richie Bennis has scored 8 points, all from frees. And the ball, net or no net, has been acquired by somebody behind the goal. And with the accuracy that Richie Bennis is shooting, he probably sent it right up to another one of those 7 or 6 brothers of his up in the back of the crowd. And the chant of the crowd once again. Noel Skehan with the puck up. Added to by Pat Lawlor. First time pulled by Pat Henderson. And this is Phil Bennis. Van Larkin getting the ball to where Joe McKenna belts it out to this side of the field. Coming out to it now is Richie Bennis. And Richie's shot is high, and Richie's shot is good. His first score from play of a total of 9 points, and that stretches the Limerick total to 116 to Kilkenny's 112. Richie Bennis, and what a hurler. One of 7 brothers who play with Patrick's well. He started off hurling with the vocational school, at least that was his first in the big time. And now he's here today scoring 9 points in an All-Ireland final. Frank Cummins, Richie Bennis. Still Richie. Nicely out to Éamonn Grimes. Éamonn to the, yes, it is done. Over the bar for a point by Éamonn Grimes after a lovely pass from Richie Bennis. And that's Éamonn's third point of the game.